It's time for a church myth that 97.8% of church leaders and church workers have believed at least one point in their ministry. My name is Joel, and I help church leaders and ministry leaders get clear on their culture so their mission can bear good fruit. And I've worked in the church for over 20 years, and I've seen a lot of these myths and misconceptions come to light. The myth is this: if we plan too much, the Holy Spirit won't have room to breathe. It's true that in ministry, we have to be discerning of where God is calling us. That's a part of working in the church. You can't just plan without consulting Jesus about what he is calling you to do. At the same time, a lot of church leaders use this as an excuse to not plan at all. We're busy. There's a lot of things to do in a ministry, in a religious organization, in a church. And sometimes we don't plan effectively for the big things, the big events, even the Sunday services or the big projects or initiatives. And what happens is when people start to ask questions about what the plan is or what they should be doing or how far behind we might be, we say, hey, don't worry about it. If we plan too much, the Holy Spirit's not going to have room to breathe. The Holy Spirit's not going to be able to work. God will take care of it. And what happens is we get to the point of implementation, whether that's a Sunday service, whether that's an event, whether that's an initiative, and it goes like, it doesn't go great. But we find that one piece of fruit that was born from it, and we say, see, if we would have planned too much, that would have never happened. And here's the truth. You should be praying and discerning what the Holy Spirit is calling you to do as you are in the early stages of the planning process. But once you get to implementation, you've got to trust what God has called you to do, and you've got to plan effectively because the Holy Spirit is a spirit of order, not of chaos. So stop creating chaos at your parish. And if you have believed this myth at some point and used it to justify your own lack of planning, I know I have. Send this to another church worker or church leader to call them out and call them higher.